Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, it is, of course, a venue that requires little by way of introduction. It is Celtic Park, affectionately known as Parkhead. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So off we go then. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. That has put a stop to that. Gets wrestled off the ball. Gigi Ofo. Loose. Ojija Ofo gets it out to the wing. Gets into some space. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Flings in across. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, it's beautiful, intricate passing. They are... Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And it's been taken short. And the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Gone out for a throw-in. Ofo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. The defence can get it clear. Tries to stroke it through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That is very well done. Shapes to shoot! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, what a ball! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, they can break here. Gets the better of his man. Ofo. And it's played forward. And that's paid to a promising move. And he's cut it out. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. Played into space out wide. Tries to get it clear. It's a corner kick. Tries his luck! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Caught offside that time. Keeper sends it forward. Needed a better pass there. Decent progress down the left. In towards the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Ofo. Over to the left. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Ball's out on the left now. Looking for space out wide. Gets away from his opponent. And that's been levered clear. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Offo has a hit! Gets good distance on it. And that's caused a worry or two. Knocks it away. And it's a foe. And here's the chance to counter. Hoists it forward. Ajija Afo. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Quick glance at goal, has a pop! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Has he found his man?
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cuts it out. He's got options out wide. Chance! Just swings wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Two minutes to be added on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.